Good to be alive. Vibe Tribe episode 3. Waking up with Kaiser. Let's real quick touch back on meditation because I'm going to let you in on something I didn't tell you. See, we're learning from guys like Dr. Joe Dispenza and a whole bunch of gurus and mystics that most of them I can't pronounce their name besides Sadhguru, where I go here at. Right? It's a temple out in Tennessee. What I didn't tell you about meditating is when this information becomes totally mainstream and a lot of people wake up, you're going to learn that you can heal your body with the power of meditating, with the power of just getting really, really deep into that theta state and fixing yourself. Fun fact about me, I can barely hear, barely. I had assurance from the state to pay for a surgery, right? Because it's reversible. I found out about this information and I decided not to care about the surgery because I want to prove that I can fix myself, right? Like I said before, when I go all in, I go all in. Deeper than deep. So I want you all to understand because that should be exciting, right? You want to start learning how to meditate now because you can fix yourself in the future. See, there's a little thing that doctors don't tell you, that everything that we take is a placebo, right? We're told it works, so we believe it works. So we believe we're getting better because a doctor gave it to us because we believe in the doctor. Because we're programmed as children to believe in the doctor. I've seen video footage, real video footage, of a lady beating cancer live on video with chanting, and the cancer through the x-ray machine, you could see it disappears. So I just want to throw that out there to get you excited a little bit about meditating. It's so amazing. I mean, but you will learn that since everything is a belief, that a lot of stuff doesn't even exist as long as it doesn't exist here. See, I'll never get that C word or any of them other horrible things because they don't even exist to me. I don't even, nope, don't exist. So anyway, what are we going to talk about today? Well, what I've been doing is I've been doing my podcast and then I've been just spinning it off into the video. So what I talked about on the podcast today was the karmic wheel and how real the karmic wheel is. So I want you to look at your life, right? And again, pat yourself on the back. It wasn't your fault. You had no idea. But if you find this content and you decide that you don't want to change, bad karma. On the karmic wheel, it's going to go on the negative side, it's going to go against you because somebody is telling you, somebody's teaching you that this information exists. See, when I seen the information, I dove down it because I believed it. I felt it in my heart to be real, my soul spoke to it. So the karmic wheel, I want you to look at your life. How have you lived, right? Like we all know, I came from a very verbal type of atmosphere where it was very negative. So unfortunately, I adapted to that. I adapted to it so much that my first relationship, like real relationship, was like that type of relationship. Like it was chaotic. Crazy chaotic. Like crazy. And then I guess I got programmed that that's what life was, right? Because I seen it at home all the time and I experienced it in my first relationship. That's must what it be, right? So I go throughout my life just disrespecting everybody. And I had a really, really hard life. And I never understood it because on the inside, in my heart, I was so soft. Like I never wanted to fight anybody. I just wouldn't back down. And that got me in a lot of situations where I had to fight, right? If you're protecting yourself on the karmic wheel, you're okay, right? But you really shouldn't ever get physical with anybody because the point of life, the point of an awakening is to get back to remembering that life is nothing but love, right? We all have to love one another. There's no room for hatred at all. So the way the karmic wheel works, it goes down to even your spoken word. How do you speak about other people, right? What are you doing to other people? Are you making other people feel bad? Are you making them feel sad, right? Are you being violent to them? Are you hitting them? Like, these are all things that unfortunately, like a whammy, are going to come back and just, they're going to nail you every single time because you're just not getting it yet. That's one of the deepest things that I learned during this awakening process was, holy cow, it goes all the way down to the way that we speak about other people, even if they're not near us. It goes on a negative side of the karmic wheel because, again, positive and negative everywhere around you. Everything is a positive and negative. Your left side of your body is a negative charge, your right side of your body is a positive. Trust me, you want to start treating people in a different manner. So let's stop real quick and look at life, right? How many people have you cheated on? It's coming back at you. How many people have you hit? It's coming back at you. How many people have you ruined their day? It's coming back at you. Like, when I talk about this karmic wheel being real, I can promise you that I've paid it all the frick back. Because my life, whew, I did not set myself up for an easy one, let me tell you. And I want to help save y'all a lot of time. So if you see this content and you believe in the content, you know, that's key right there. Are you believing the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you believe that the education I just gave myself, thousands of hours of audiobooks, do you believe that I know what I'm talking about? Do you believe that I'm on my way to being a guru, right? I'm chasing down full enlightenment, right? I'm not stopping until I know it all, until I can connect in ways that almost like magical, right? Almost like Vanderdorf or whatever the hell his name is. Almost like magical, right? So anyway, what do you need to do, right? Now remember that karmic wheel, your body lays on that karmic wheel. So every time that you're doing something negative to your body too, like something negative is going to come back to you. If you're not taking care of your body, you're going to keep getting sick, right? If you have angry emotions, you're going to keep getting sick. See, people, you don't realize all this stuff is connected to you. You know, disease is created first in prana, right? It's created, it's not even inside of you. You're creating it with your thoughts, with the way you treat people, with the way you're living your life. And if you don't come around to the information and start to make changes, you're just never going to live a happy, healthy lifestyle. The point of this content is to wake you up to, we've been doing it wrong for a very, very, very long time. And there's only one emotion that needs to exist, and that is love. Now really think about that. I want you to grasp that, because how hard is this to grasp? Wouldn't you rather live in a world that nobody hated each other? That word just never existed? Do you realize you could have been programmed to just love? If that was the only thing you knew being raised and everybody else was on the same exact level, that's the way things would be. So there's guys like me, and there's people all over this globe. This isn't just an American thing. This is a worldwide thing, except Americans are the most asleep out of any country. True fact. I follow very, very closely. So the point of all this is to get us all to the same understanding, to where we're raising our kids. Remember, super dad over here, right? What do I always talk about? How I try to raise my kids without raising my voice and all this. And you know, I got really good at it. And that's where we all have to get. You know, we don't need our kids seeing this BS because they carried on into their life. Because again, our programs are built from 0 to 7 years old. I've heard some people say up to 9 years old. At 10 and 11 years old, you start to pull away from your parents. You start to want to do life on your own terms, right? But the problem is, if it doesn't change, our kids are going to keep getting into the same crap that we all did. And let me tell you something. In my 20s, I was already thinking about speaking to kids about not following my footsteps, because I was already in that much pain. And I went 2 more decades that way. So please understand that you don't want your children living pain that I had to. You want your kids to have a nice, breezy life. You want your kids going into their purpose. People, things are changing, and I hope this content starts to open up your eyes. We're going to keep going deep, deep, deep. And I hope that some of you start looking in the mirror and thinking about the way you're treating other people, the way you're treating yourself, the way you're treating the environment, right? It gets so deep that you know wealthy people, to keep their flow going, they won't buy clothes that aren't handmade. They won't buy clothes that are attached to some kind of crazy thing in Taiwan where kids are making 10 cents an hour. They won't buy those clothes because it slows down your flow. And you're going to learn about all this. You're going to learn about law of attraction. You're going to learn about how to change your whole entire life and to bring a new reality in. So I hope y'all are enjoying it, and I hope y'all stick around, and I hope y'all watch it. I noticed the first video was long and it didn't get many views, so I'm gonna try to keep them short. So people, I'm telling you, it comes down to everything. You have to be positive. You have to keep this sucker straight. Start meditating, watch episode 2 again. Realize that in the future, you'll be curing yourself if you know what you're doing. That's why it's important you start now, not tomorrow, today. Get on it today. If you need life coaching, 404-906-1891 or Eric, newyouguru@gmail.com. Watch episode 2 to get the email address. But everybody, I love you. I want to see the world change. I want to see our children change. I want to see poverty change. I want to see the way this world and just all this crap around us just disappears. I want to see fruit trees and just gardens and nature come back to life. Let's rip down all these frickin' malls and all these strip malls and all this crap that we have all over the place. Let's get back to nature, people. I love y'all. Eric Kaiser, New You Guru Life Coaching. Till tomorrow, peace out. I always do this. And FYI, people, if you really think about it, I've been down this path for almost a year straight of just educating myself. And I'm serious. Unless you have a lifestyle where you can listen to audio for about 10 hours a day, that's how long, it would take you a full year to even get as deep as I am in believing. So I understand when you hear the content, it might go right in one ear and out the other. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with some. And that's my job, right? To change the collective thought of the planet, is to just help whoever hears it resonate to it. And then hopefully you contact me and I can take you by the hand and help you through this thing, because it gets confusing, it gets lonely, right? So unless you can deal with some of the deepest, darkest pain alone, please get with me. And I can't stress that enough. If somebody that I went to school sees this, and maybe you're financially strapped, just get in touch with me. If anybody sees this, right, and you're just in a place in life that you can't afford help, get with me. If you think that a loved one's losing their mind and you're trying to take them to a psychiatrist or a mental institution, get with me. I will do it for free, people. I just want to help. I want to give back to mankind, and just make the world a beautiful place to live in. I'm going to meditate. So I hope everybody has a blessed day. I always bless everybody. So if something great happens to you, it might have came from me. All right, people. Bye-bye.